Let's go to the tight end. Couple rookies here. You know, we complain every week about the tight end position, but this week, actually, I'm excited about these guys because we can start them and they may even be available on waiver wires.
I like that head thing you just did. It was like walk like an Egyptian there a little bit. Anyways, yeah, I mean, rookie tight ends, typically we tell you to stay away from them. Not right now. Cade Otton, who did nothing for like 3.5 quarters last week, ended up putting up a very good stat line, 17.8 fantasy points. Now he's playing overseas in Germany against the Seahawks. They've allowed 10 plus fantasy points to 8 tight ends, including TJ Hawkinson and Taysom Hill, who beat them for 30 apiece. So Otton is a very good start. And so is Greg Dulcich, who played in London 2 weeks ago. So we're getting a little international flair here. And he's got a really good matchup against the Titans. They've allowed 20 plus fantasy points to 2 tight ends and the 10th most points to the position overall. And Russell Wilson trusts this kid immensely, as we've seen from his target share. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. Cade Otton and Greg Dulcich, get him into your lineups.
Yeah, Russell Wilson really looked alive when he just decided to target Greg Dulcich in that third quarter drive 2 weeks ago in London. And that's when it was like, okay, maybe Russell Wilson is alive. I don't know. All right, as far as who we're sitting at tight end, you don't like Aaron Rodgers. You also don't really think you should start his tight end this week. And that makes sense to me.
Yeah, and I'm kind of bummed out about that because Robert Tonyan was a guy I liked last week, and he did bupkis. I mean, it was nothing. Against the Lions, really, you can't do anything. 5.9 points. And now you got to play the Dallas Cowboys and Micah Parsons in one of the top defenses in the National Football League. They've allowed just one tight end to score more than 9.7 fantasy points against them. They've only given up 1 touchdown to a tight end. Robert Tonyan was no Funyun last week, and I'm not playing him this week either. And then Mike Gesicki, I told you not to play him last week. He had a stinker. This is the most touchdown-dependent tight end in the history of the National Football League. If he scores a touchdown, he's awesome. If he doesn't, you get 3 points. And he's got the Browns this week. And the Browns have allowed just one tight end, that was Hunter Henry, to score a touchdown. What's more, their defense has allowed an average of fewer than 9 points per game to the position. So Mike Gesicki is a sit-em for me in Week 10.